Okay, so now that the stone has completely set, we can remove the impression material along with the stock tray from the model. And the easiest way to do it is to gently pry it out from the back. But a lot of times you're going to get a little bit of overflow of stone around the heels that you might have to break off just by tapping it with the back of your spatula or maybe a small instrument, or your plaster knife would well be a little bit easier because it's a little bit heavier. But something like that, you can break it off. So I'm going to try prying it slowly from the back, trying to get in between the stone and the tray without hitting the model too much. So from here, you can see it lifting a little bit. I'll go to the other side, trying to find a spot somewhere here where I can pry it out and slowly, and that comes off rather easily. So there's a nice imprint of the maxillary cast. It looks pretty good. So we have a little imprint here. Do you remember where I pinched through the impression material? So I have to block that out before I make my tray, so I don't create a sore spot right in there. So I don't create a sore spot with the custom tray, and also another spot right here. So that's just a simple block out with a wax, and we're able to make a custom tray over that. So the lower one, a little more of an overlap here, so I can just kind of tap that out a little bit, and also a little bit here. Otherwise I won't be able to get the tray out. So once again, just find a nice comfortable spot to pry that out. And once I get it going, I can try to wiggle it out. I can feel it giving a little bit. There we go. It just comes right out there. And got a nice extension on the retromylohyoid here. A little bit of wax residue left behind. We'll clean that off in a bit. And some alginate. So overall, a pretty nice imprint of the lower ridge. It looks a little higher than I originally thought in the patient's mouth. A nice extended impression will give you that result. So we'll go through the custom tray procedures and how to fabricate that. We'll talk about that in class a little bit more in detail, and next time we'll have the final impressions done with border mold and final impressions with the patient. So we'll stop it there.